The savior of gaming is coming, and it turns out it's not saving shit. So, first off, I have to say, I'm actually surprised and kind of glad that the standard edition is only $80. But it only turns out that that's just the start of the fuckery, because yes, I think $80 is still too much for fucking games. I mean, last year's game of the year was a $50 game. Come on now, we can make great fucking games without having to constantly raise the fucking prices of them. But not only that, we gotta talk about the Ultimate Edition, not seeing any fucking gameplay, and just the pure fact that this game is going to change gaming for better or more than likely for the worse forever. So hopefully by the end of this video, you will get why all of these things collectively just don't add up to something that we should really be excited for. Now, to get started, like I said earlier, I am actually glad that it is only an $80 standard edition. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not surprised they did that. Nintendo did that bullshit. I was not fucking with it then. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really fucking with it now, but I'm not mad that it's $80. We knew they were going to go on a bit of a higher price scale for this game, even though they're gonna make billions of dollars, probably in pre-orders alone tonight. So, whatever. But this $100 version is just not cool, man. Not only is it like locking content, which that's fine, you know, Ultimate Editions usually have like, you know, bonus like costumes and content and all this other stuff you can do in the game. The problem is that the point of the game actually has a lot of immersion to it. You're literally role playing in a real world. So basically you are cutting off content and locking stores behind a $100 version of the game. That's just not okay to me. And it's the single player. This is only the single player, by the way. We haven't even gotten to the multiplayer, which I will get to later because I think that's going to be an entire debacle that's really just going to fuck us all over. We cannot be, this is not all right, man. This is just not all right. What single player game do you know is literally lowering the scope of their game for the Ultimate Edition? Like I said before, in other games, you know, you get like costumes and all these other features or whatever. I feel like with GTA, the cosmetics being tied to locations you go to in the game is very important. And it's like, okay, well, you just took away like 6 stores and locations full of different things that I can get and go and customize my character or whatever, or not even my character, the game's character that you give me, because it's the single player part of the game. You're lowering the scope of that, and I just don't understand that. I think that doesn't really make any sense to me. I don't see it as consumer friendly. I should have everything fucking available to me, like store-wise and physical locations I can go to, because that's what people talked about the most, being able to go into all these different locations. That shouldn't be lowered because I have to pay an extra $20, $25 plus tax. That's fucking stupid to me. Now the next issue, this multiplayer, we haven't even gotten to the multiplayer, and I honestly fear that's not coming until 2027, which is just another big fucking hurdle for the industry, because this game is going to make waves no matter what. The publicity, Jason Schreier said it best in his video earlier today. There's going to be so much marketing push behind this with almost any type of release, but mainly the main release. But even if they do a separate online release, which is very likely because GTA 5 didn't launch it online, this game I highly doubt is going to launch it online. And I'm honestly expecting the worst, that you're going to have to pay for the online. And I'm not thinking it's going to be like, oh, it's 10, 15, 20 bucks. No, that shit's probably going to be 30, 40, 50, 60 fucking bucks, because these motherfuckers are extremely greedy. At the end of the day, though, this is something I think we should all be on the lookout for, because I'm not going to lie, I think the GTA 5 community, most of them don't give a fuck about the campaign. They are really caring about the online. And if you're going to get the base game at $80 to $100 and then spend another however much on the multiplayer, you guys are going to absolutely kill a lot of games, because these suits are only looking at success in the fucking money category. They don't give a fuck about the reviews and all that other stuff. If it makes money, at the end of the day, that's the bottom line. Really, the reviews probably just make more like, all right, we're going to make a second one if we make a lot of money and it has good reviews. But otherwise, we don't really give a fuck. Just give us the money. I mean, look at Madden. Take-Two Interactive owns 2K, so you don't think any of the bullshit systems they implement into GTA, they're not going to test into 2K and other games they make. It's just not a good look. And I feel like that is where my main problem is with this game. really it's the community again. So many people are just okay with bending the fuck over for these fucking companies, and especially Rockstar. I mean, I get there's a lot of diehard Red Dead and GTA fans, but there's got to be a point where enough is enough. Like $80, okay, but you cannot start locking content in the single player only, like cosmetics and stuff that you have to go to locations to go to. You can't start taking content out of the game for the single player. We haven't even gotten to the multiplayer yet, which you already know a lot of shit's gonna have to be getting paid for. People buying shark cards and fucking millions of dollars worth of freaking cosmetics and shark card and fake money and shit in the game already. This game screams anti-consumer, and I hope a lot of people wake up and just don't start accepting whatever the fucking company or corporation gives you. So I feel like a lot of what the problem is in the world right now, actually, people just accept whatever the fuck the big dogs give them. It's like, dude, you can, just not fucking choose to do it or pay for it. We need to start voting with our wallets. Otherwise, we are going down a very, very dark path in gaming. I'm already working on a video now how it's just getting to the point where we're going to get priced the hell out. Everything is so expensive. This Ramageddon we're in, all the consoles going up, past consoles going up in price. It's not looking good. And GTA 6, they have a lot of sway. People are going to say all the time, I see out on Twitter today, oh, other games are not going to be able to get away with $80 price tags, but they're going to try to do it anyway, which guess what? When people don't buy those fucking games, they're going to fail, and then more people lose their jobs, and we're going to see more and more trickle-down effect of the industry slowly losing more and more studios to the point where we are just left with the top dogs, the biggest publishers and studios, and a few indie developers with teams of like 3 people and the budget of a bag of potato chips. But even with the top of the top big studios, but even them, I'm not gonna lie, they fuck up a lot too. Look at EA and Activision. They stay fucking up. Xbox fucking up. PlayStation fucks up. It's not a good precedent. This is a cultural event in gaming, in the world really, but specifically for gaming, we cannot let this kind of stuff keep going. Because if they charge $80 for this, gonna charge more for the multiplayer. We haven't seen any fucking gameplay for this game. They're charging $80 for a game we've only seen fucking pictures of and a goddamn like a cinematic trailer. Go watch that Fable 30-minute gameplay, all straight gameplay. Go watch that Fable game dev diary. We need something like that from GTA, because there's no reason you guys are going to expect me to pull out $80 to $100. I'm just basically hoping that the game is not GTA 5 and Vice City, which I'm not going to lie, at this point, I'm expecting it. I just feel like the level of detail is going to be even higher in this game. At least since they're not showing anything, I can only assume that this is not really going to innovate like that much. Maybe the multiplayer will do something crazy. I hope I'm wrong about that, but we haven't seen anything. So there's nothing I can be like, this might actually be worth the $80 on top of the hype. Because that's all GTA 6 has given us is hype and cinematic trailers and fucking pictures. Great. That's totally worth my $80. I'm a gameplay person. I need to see some fucking gameplay before I justify buying the game, especially at that price point. But anyways, guys, I don't want to be here too long about this. I just hope that this does not go down the dark path that I'm foreseeing, because gamers do not want to step up and just keep paying for these fucking bullshit ass things no matter what. I don't care what company it is. We cannot just sit here and pay for stuff without seeing anything. They haven't shown us a fucking thing for this game, and people are lined up to fucking spend the $80 to $100 on it. There's no physical copies, so there's literally no reason to pre-order this shit right now. You cannot run out as ones and zeros, man. That's just the fucking reality. So anyways, I'ma hop in my Franks and fly on out of here. This was not the type of video I was expecting to make, but here we are. GTA is coming whether we like it or not, gamers. The savior is here, but is it actually saving us? So I guess we'll find out on November 19th. But anyways, I'ma fly on out of here now. Peace, y'all.